With Charlie and with all of our patients, it's a long time. The 5 and 6 weeks that they go through daily, Monday through Friday radiation. And, they're usually really positive and doing good for 2 weeks. And then it's hard.
It was hard for Charlie right after the surgery, again, because he does love to talk. He loves to joke. When he was writing, he initially started with paper and pen. Then we went to the what he calls his motherboard, which is a whiteboard.
So at that appointment after surgery, Charlie had his big whiteboard and all color markers. And I came with this small communication board that we have. And we had no discussion of this prior, and I had just been thinking that we needed a communication board for our patients. And so this was like the first time I'd brought one over, and he saw it and his eyes lit up, and he was like, and he couldn't communicate to me, and he was like, how much is it? What is this? And so I was like, oh, okay. So I handed him my board, and that's kind of how it started. And he was just thrilled.
The day that Jenny brought out the boogie board Charlie was very excited because his motherboard is hard to carry around. He's always afraid he's going to lose his eraser or lose the dry erase pen. And with the boogie board, you just push a button and it erases it. It's right there.
So, it's helping a lot of patients. Communication, as we all know, is vital. And these patients are head and neck or oral cancer patients. They have medical complex needs. And without being able to communicate, what they're feeling, what's going on, what their questions are, that's a tough spot to be.
It's been very helpful for us. Very, very helpful for Charlie to be able to go out places without me to speak for him. He can communicate with people. They can read it. They understand it. It's easy to carry around. And it's just been a real help to us ever since the day that she gave it to him.
To me, I would just say it sums it up as it decreases anxiety for patients, gives them ability to just express their concerns and their needs and their feelings and the important questions to these physicians. And so from then on, it makes it easier for all the caregivers, the whole medical team, to be able to best meet the needs for these medically complex patients.
And I think that's the lesson for us as staff as well, is it's sometimes the very simple things that can impact people so massively. It doesn't have to be a lot of money or a lot of this or a lot of that. It's just, what's that one simple thing that we can do to add to their quality of life and provide some support in their journey.
I would definitely recommend the Premier Health Oncology group. As a whole, the doctors and the nurses, they've answered all the questions that we had, even the day of the surgery. I mean, Dr. Kadakia came out. He explained where he was in the surgery. He explained what the next step of the surgery was. All the way through. I mean, Charlie obviously didn't know what was going on at that point, but it was nice to know that they were all working together. And it was very plain that they were a team when they were in there working on him.